Hi guys, Luke here, and welcome to another FIFA 21 player review. And today, guys, I'm going to be reviewing the 88 rated Future Stars XBC box-to-box centre midfield option, Curtis Jones from Liverpool. I'll explain later on in the video why I went for the centre midfield version. But this SBC cost me about 40,000 coins to complete. I already had most of the stuff in the club, and I've played 3 games with this Jones card so far, scoring 1 goal and getting 4 assists. Does also have 4-star skill moves as well as 4-star week 4. Had some great in-game stats like 91 aggression, 96 short passing, 91 shot power, 93 vision as well. I did also have the guardian cams that apply to him, and he has the 1 trait of flair, I believe. Yeah, it was the 1 trait of flair. And this SBC is coming in at around about 400,000 coins to complete, which it's a lot. I mean, there are a lot of really good box-to-box midfielders already in the Premier League. You might already have like the Showdown McTominay cards, maybe James Milner. Like if you got like a Paul Pogba, he's already a fantastic box-to-box midfielder. Even like a Kevin De Bruyne can play in that role as well. So I think when you look at the 2 cards, I think the left-hand sided player is, I'm not saying he's necessarily maybe a better option, but there aren't as many good left-hand sided players in the Premier League as what there are of box-to-box midfielders. There's such an abundance of box-to-box midfielders from the Premier League that go for a cheaper price and will still do you a very, very good job in game. For the left-hand sided position, of course, you have the Gold Rashford card, you have Mane's card as well, but there aren't too many amazing options for left-hand sided players from the Premier League. But the reason I'm with the box-to-box midfielder version of Jones is because he fits into my team. Left-hand sided player doesn't fit into my team, but with this particular one, I get him on full chemistry, which is fantastic. And he did do well. He got me 4 goal contributions in the 3 matches, one of those being a goal. No, he got me 5 goal contributions, 1 goal and 4 assists in the 3 matches. Unfortunately, I can't show you the first game that I played with him because I was recording it, but then my PC corrupted, and not my PC, the particular video file corrupted, and I kind of just lost the footage from that one. I will also have a review on Jonathan David a little bit later on tonight as well, but that's kind of the reason for I had to do an update as well. So that's the reason for like the later uploads tonight on the player reviews. But listen, is this card worth doing? I think if you're a Liverpool fan, I wouldn't pay attention to the cost. I'd probably just do him. That's kind of one of the main reasons. I mean, I did him for 2 reasons. The first reason is he actually looks good, and well, 3 reasons. He looks good. You know, I'm a Liverpool fan, and he can fit into my team. So they're kind of the 3 reasons why I've done him. I think if you're a Liverpool fan, is it fantastic value for money? I don't think it's bad value for money, but I don't think you can say it's amazing. I personally don't think, if you're not like a Liverpool fan, if you're just like a fan of another club or whatever, I don't think he's amazing value for money. I think he's a good card, but is he to the point where he's worth spending 400,000 coins to get him? Probably not. Now, for myself, that's not the case. I was more than happy to put all my 86s, 87s from my club into this SBC because I want him, because I'm a Liverpool fan. I love watching this kid obviously play for Liverpool. He's a fantastic talent. So, of course, I would want him just like any other Liverpool fan. By that means, if you're a Liverpool fan, don't worry about the cost. I just do the SBC because in-game he does play well. But if you're sitting there and you're not a Liverpool fan, you're thinking, is this card really good value for money and will it make a difference to my team? I think he's very, very good. But at the same time, as I mentioned before, there are already a lot of other good box-to-box midfielders in this game. You know, for example, like an informed, Pogba will play probably just as well as a Curtis Jones in game. Obviously, Jones has got better defending and stuff like that, like an informed Pogba, but Pogba would still be pretty much the same level as Jones, and to be fair, that Pogba card in this game is great. But I mean, don't get me wrong, yeah, there were a lot of parts that I liked to Jones. I thought his passing was fantastic. I mean, to come away with 4 assists in the 3 matches, obviously very good. Having 93 vision, 96 short passing, 88 long passing, really good curve as well. Was obviously very good. His dribbling's also very nice. 84 agility, 86 ball control. It's not often you see such well-rounded dribbling on a box-to-box midfielder in this game. Typically, sometimes their agility or their balance might be like in the low 70s or whatever, but with this card, it's in the mid 80s, and the balance as well goes from 82 up to 92. So it does feel very smooth on the ball. Has 4-star skill moves as well, of course, which is obviously very good. And also his physicality was actually really good as well. I think he's like 6'1" in height, and having that 91 aggression and the 82 strength, that actually just allowed him to kind of boss the midfield and and be able to kind of dominate that area, which I was actually very, very happy with. But on the whole, yeah, listen, it's a good card, and I'm personally glad that I've done the SBC. I think out of the 2 of them, which one's better doing? Listen, I wouldn't sit there and change your whole team just to fit this card in. He's not that good. Like, don't get me wrong, he's good, but he's not to like the point where you change everything just to fit him in, at least in my personal opinion. But if you're a Liverpool fan, I can 100% understand you doing the SBC. I think any Liverpool fan should try to go and do him because, I mean, this will probably be the highest rated Jones card we'll get all year. He won't get a team of the season because he hasn't played enough. And whilst he's had some very good games, he has also had a few games where he hasn't been quite consistent, but I think that's just the same for Liverpool in general this season. There's been a few games where, of course, we haven't really played to the level of previous seasons. But yeah, he's a good card. Just, I think, obviously, for Liverpool fans, he's a great card to be able to have. If you're not a Liverpool fan, then obviously he is kind of expensive. But if you were to get him, he'd certainly do a job in game, 100%. There's no doubt about that. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.